think this video should be titled something like Christmas Card Madness. I don't know. So, Christmas is near. I'm recording this video, I think on the 28th. Is it the 28th today? I'm not quite sure. Around that date. And so there's just not even 2 months left until Christmas, and therefore I decided to start my Christmas preparations early this year because last year I was a bit late. So I don't want to rush this year, therefore starting early was a good idea. And it also meant a lot of crafting, which is something I'm quite into at the moment. All these cards are handmade with different materials and techniques, and I'm going to show you. So we will start first of all with the biggest one. This is a card I made with a, I think it was a cover page of Daphne's Diary, which is a really gorgeous magazine. I have tried to buy it throughout the last couple of weeks, but I actually couldn't find it at my local grocery and other stores. I normally get a great selection of magazines, but yeah, I also thought about maybe ordering online, but then let's see. So this is Daphne's Diary. What I did to this, I'm not quite sure whether you can see it. I added some glitter. So I added some glitter to the With Love up here and to the berries to give it a more icy, wintry look. And then I added some baker's twine, and I glued this piece of paper onto a simple cardboard I had left. And I love working with these cardboards. These are sets that always come in 24 sheets with 2 of each design. This is one I used quite often already. I have like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 others, and I'm constantly buying new ones. I buy those at Teddy or at Action, and they're not that expensive. I think around 5 or 7 euros, which is okay. So they're mostly double-sided, but there are also options that are white on the back, but nevertheless, these are great to work with. So, and inside is a simple snowflake that I created myself. It's white paper, white cardstock, and I added glitter around the snowflake and a piece of twine up here. And this will go in here together with a nice message. Then I have the envelope, also self-made. And for this one, I used some papers that I found in my favorite online crafting store, which is Butinette. This is an old catalog. I already ordered the new catalog, but it hasn't arrived yet. But what I did is I opted for this one. And it has, let me just quickly see which number it is, a 16. 10 sheets of paper, and each does have a different design. So there's Christmassy stuff and there's flowery stuff, and also autumn designs, which is quite nice. And I love the brown paper designs at the moment. I love working with brown paper. Okay, so this I used for the envelope. This is one of the Christmassy designs. This is a more neutral design, but I thought it fit quite well. This will be sent probably abroad. One never knows. I already know who's going to get this one. Maybe the person also knows. You never know. Then there's this one. I had some cardstock left over from the envelope, as you can see, and created a tiny card with this. It has some Christmas lights on there, and for the Christmas lights, I ordered some framelits off of AliExpress. They weren't that expensive, maybe 2 euros, I'm not quite sure. You can cut out or create different die cuts in different sizes with these. I used this one and basically just the part down here. And for the socket, I simply added, how is it called? Jesus Christ. Black acrylic paint. That's what I wanted to mention. Okay. And in here, there's white acrylic paint. And then, I'm not quite sure whether you can see it, I also added some glitter inside the stars. So a simple but lovely tiny card with a self-made envelope out of red paper. So nothing too fancy. So up next is a whole set of cards, a whole set of similar cards, a set of 5 to be honest. So I'll just show you one. The envelopes are made of brown paper, and I love using double-sided tape for that. It comes in this cute size, I think it's 6 or 5 millimeters, and it is easy to tear off and, you know, more convenient than using glue. And at the end I will probably add a back seal down here, I'm not sure yet. And then there are these cards, again cardstock from the collection I just showed you. Again, also the Christmas lights that I created using the framelets from AliExpress, some acrylic paint in black and white, and I also added an embossed snowflakes around here. And for that I used a Tim Holtz. I'm actually not quite sure how they are called, not even in German. Embossing thingy. And just, you know, put it through my Big Shot machine and then added some glitter on there. So nothing too fancy, basically. Oh, and for the envelopes, by the way, I created a stencil for myself. You can still see the lines I drew with pencil during the process of creation it. Yeah, so I highly recommend, if you're thinking of creating your own envelopes, and quite a bunch of them, create a stencil out of cardboard, and then it's easier and quicker. Yes, I think that's it. Yep, that's it. That's all I wanted to show you. So as I mentioned, a set of 5, envelope and card each. Then we have the big card over here, and the smaller one up here. So these are the Christmas cards that I'm going to send out this year.